Hello everybody, my name is Suman Dua. I'm a registered migration agent at Nationwide Migration and Education. In this video today, I would like to give you an update on the skilled migration visas subclass 189, 190 and 491. As you know that we are nearly at the end of the financial year, with the financial year ending on the 30th of June, it's time to look at the numbers that are still left with the states and with the Department of Home Affairs for the visa subclasses 189, 190 and 491. So as you all know that the department has been sending invites for visa subclass 189 and 491 family sponsored stream every quarter. So we recently had an invitation round in January 2022. 200 invites were sent out for visa subclass 189 and 200 were sent out for visa subclass 491 in the family sponsored stream as well. The invitations were sent out to mostly critical sector workers who are working in the health industry or in the engineering industry. And we also noticed that the point requirements for these invitations was very high at least above 80 points. Now let's look at the state and territories. So first let's look at Canberra. So Canberra has been allocated 600 seats for the visa subclass 190 and 1400 seats for the visa subclass 491. So looks like they have sent a lot of invites for the visa subclass 491 and they have left with 174 seats for the visa subclass 190 and 481 seats for the visa subclass 491. So looks like in the next few months we will be seeing a lot of invites for the visa subclass 491. Another thing that they updated was that they have now started inviting offshore applicants as well. So they have sent 53 invitations to the offshore applicants for visa subclass 491 and 5 invitations for the visa subclass 190 to the offshore applicants. Their small business owner stream is also getting very popular, where you only need to be running the business for 6 months and you could also have a partner in the business and there is no minimum investment in the business. However, there is a turnover requirement of 200,000 Australian dollars annually. We also have a video regarding their small business owner stream. We will put the link in the description. Also in the recent February round, we noticed that they sent out 48 invites for the visa subclass 491 and only 4 invites for the visa subclass 190. Next, let's look at New South Wales. So New South Wales was allocated 4,000 seats for the visa subclass 190 and 3,640 seats for the visa subclass 491. So they still have 854 seats left for 190 visa and 1,161 seats left for the 491 visa. Now with their 491 visa, they have only got one submission window left, which is in March, and we will have the results by 7th of April for that submission window. And this will be the last submission window for this financial year, so we are really hoping that they will be able to use the remaining quota. For the 190 visa subclass, they recently increased the experience requirement for IT occupations and some trade occupations. They have also opened for offshore applicants. However, the process with New South Wales is very competitive. We do have various videos regarding the New South Wales nomination criteria for visa subclasses 190 and 491. I will put the link in the description. Now let's look at Northern Territory. So Northern Territory was given 500 places for 190 and 500 places for 491 visa as well. So they have already exhausted their quota for the 491 visa and they don't have any more seats left for the 491 visa. So if you're somebody who is waiting for the nomination from Northern Territory, you will have to wait until July until they receive the new quota to get nominated from Northern Territory. And for the visa subclass 190, they still have 138 seats left. So if you are expecting an invitation from Northern Territory in this financial year for a visa subclass 190, especially if you're their graduate, then you do have the chances of getting invited in the next few months. We do have a video explaining the nomination criteria from Northern Territory. I will put the link in the description. Now let's look at Queensland. So Queensland was allocated 1,000 places for visa subclass 190 and 1,250 places for visa subclass 491. So right now they have got 436 seats left for the visa subclass 190 and 810 seats left for the visa subclass 491. So looking at the total number of seats, looks like they still have half of their quota left for the next few months. So if you're expecting an invite from Queensland, there is still some hope. This stream has been very successful this financial year and we have seen a lot of invites under this stream. So we are really hoping that this stream will continue in the next financial year as well. So what we have noticed is that for the 190 visa subclass, the applicants are getting invited at high points where they are sitting at 80 or above point. But for the 491 visa, we have seen that the invitations are coming even if the applicants has got a minimum of 65 points. We have various videos regarding Queensland state nomination criteria. I will put the link in the description. Now let's look at Tasmania. So Tasmania was allocated 1100 seats for visa subclass 190 and 2200 seats for visa subclass 491. So right now they have got 369 seats left for visa subclass 190 and 926 seats left for the visa subclass 491. Migration Tasmania is also investigating if they can get additional quota from the Department of Home Affairs, as they have noticed that a lot of applicants are interested in their nomination. So looking at the seats left, so right now they are only giving priority to applicants who are working in the critical sector, or if their occupation is on the Tasmania's skilled occupation list, or if they are working in their nominated occupation. We do have a video regarding Tasmania's nomination criteria. I will put the link in the description. Now let's look at South Australia. So South Australia has been allocated 2600 seats for visa subclass 190 and same number of seats for the visa subclass 491. So right now they have got 1332 seats left for the visa subclass 190 and only 294 seats left for the visa subclass 491. They recently opened for offshore applicants as well on 16th of February, and they have been inviting very generously for their 491 visa subclass, and therefore they have only got few seats left for the 491 visa. As you all know that South Australia's nomination criteria is a bit complex. That's why we have made various videos explaining you in detail about their nomination criteria. I will put the link in the description. Now let's look at Victoria. So Victoria was allocated 3500 seats for the visa subclass 190 and only 500 seats for the visa subclass 491. So for the 190 they still have 1730 seats left, and for the 491 they have only got 220 seats left. So as you know that with Victoria it's a very competitive process, as you have to meet their requirements and fall in the target sector. Recently they added 2 occupations, which was early childhood teacher and chefs, under their workforce skills pathway, and they are inviting applicants for those 2 added occupations as well. Now let's look at Western Australia. So Western Australia was allocated 1100 seats for the visa subclass 190 and 340 seats for the visa subclass 491. So they have already met and exceeded their quota, and they have requested the department to give them additional quota of 5,000 seats. At the moment they are unsure if they will be allocated this additional quota, and if you have received a pre-invite from Western Australia, it is very unlikely that you will receive their nomination in this financial year. Most probably you will have to wait until the next financial year to get nominated from Western Australia. So this was the update from each state and territory. If you do have any questions, or you would like us to handle your nomination process from the lodgement of expression of interest, your nomination application and the visa application, please get in touch with us.
Stay updated about Australia's immigration. Make sure that you subscribe to our channel.